So Bitcoin today. This is it. This is Sunday and this is Saturday, but we're gonna go to this chart here because you can't actually see price action from yesterday on my broker. So you see, it stopped trading like there, and then it didn't have price action till there, right there. You get what I mean? So you can't see what happened on my broker here. So I'm gonna start here. So we're looking for a chop, drop and rise. I'm still looking for a chop, drop and rise, and I'll get into why. I'll get into why soon. Today, I'm looking for a drop down here to create a lower low. Yeah, and we're not actually draw that there. Oh, we're gonna draw that there because I'm looking at a different pattern on the lower time frames and it's playing it out perfectly. So let's look. Let's watch and see. Let's have a look what's happening. So Parrot needs to shut up. I will slap it. Right. Anyway. Just look. Yeah. Trap the volume. Chop up and down. Chop up and down. Yeah. It's also similar to this pattern. Where are we? It's similar to this pattern here. It's the same shit, guys. If you look at that and look at that, it's just three levels of rise with different stop hunts. No, I think it's playing this one out better. So yeah, you got trap the volume, up down. Yeah, trap volume, up down, rise, rise again, range out, rise again, range out, stop hunt down, rise, come down, create a W, rise, come down, create a W, bigger rise to try get longs committed, bigger rise, try get longs committed, chop and range, now, that chop and range there. Now this is where I have to get the other broker up because you can't see the price action on my brokerage. So it ended there. Yeah. So the rise and chop, yeah. Then you get a drop W with an M in it. You get a drop W with an M in it. Then you get a rise. Then you get a rise. Then you get a drop. I'm expecting a drop here to create probably down here to wick the guys out that are long. Then have a small retrace and then a bigger stop punt on Monday false move. So I'm expecting this all to pan out in Monday's Asian session. I'd say the drop would happen, or could possibly go into London, or it could just all happen today. Who the fuck knows? Frosty, be quiet. Right. So why are we looking for it to drop? Simple. Right. Asia dropped it. There's a gap. Everyone's expecting it to go fill the gap. Yeah. They've done 3 pushes to the high outside the Asian box. No, they haven't done 3 pushes to the high. That's a lie. Oh my god. They've just kept pushing out the Asian box, and it's gotten lower every single time. They're trying to get people committed to the long. See, it gets aggressive when it comes to the top. I will. Sorry about that, people. I have to go and show Paris what's what in it. So so we're looking for a drop here. Asia dropped. There's no Asian session, people. It's fucking Sunday. We're just gonna call it Asia. Asia dropped, and then rise. They induce people long at the start of the day, and I'm expecting a drop, and then re-rise, and then another drop. Now, where can it come to? It can more than likely come down here and not break it, because if we look at the pattern, it comes down there but doesn't break it, yeah? Where could it come to the vector candle? They want to recover their liquidity. There's plain as day liquidity there. It could come here, it could come here. As long as it doesn't break under here, the pattern's still valid. Yeah, I'm expecting a false move Monday from here. Okay? False move Monday. We're looking for it. We are looking for it. That fucking parrot, man. Anyway. ETH. Dot. I think Dot and ETH are same shit. Yeah, it's same shit. Quite frankly, Dot don't really have a pattern that I'm watching. It's just doing its own thing. Same shit with ETH. Yeah, that just looks like that's like what you call a head and shoulders, I guess. But you know, I'm expecting to do similar stop hunts to Bitcoin because it arse rapes Bitcoin. Yeah. Back to Bitcoin. So yeah, we're gonna go to this. So it could come up here and fill the gap, but it shouldn't break here. If it breaks here, then the pattern is more than likely going to get broken somehow, or it could just be a stop hunt up there. I don't fucking know, but that'd be around here on the chart, guys. If it, I don't think they're going to come recover the gap just for the simple fact that everyone's going long expecting it to get to the gap, and they want to force people to go short here. And also, retail traders don't see this gap, because everyone trades on Binance, Huobi, fucking Coinbase, shit, you know, get me, Gate, fucking, I don't know, all them fucking exchanges. No retail, not a lot of retail traders are using MT4 to trade Bitcoin on, or just crypto in general. It's just not happening. That's not how retail works. They do it on Binance, and this is a market makers platform, so you're already at a disadvantage. People don't know about the gap. Yeah. Like I said, it could come fill the gap, which is at the daily high, so that's completely fine if it does, but it shouldn't break this point. Or should I say this point? It shouldn't break this point here. Else, I'll be looking for it to follow this pattern now. The reason why I want it to, the reason why I think it's going to do this pattern is because it's actually the 1 minute pattern, and I love 1 minute patterns. That's my thing. I like. If it's on the 1 minute and it's a pattern on the 1 minute, I like it. Am I going too far back here? Yes, that is. I know where that is. That's when it fucking did that big pump. So right here. See, trap the volume, rise up, rise down, trap the volume, rise up, rise down, yeah, bigger go up, last pump up, ranging that pump up, stop hunt, big rise, drop, create a W, bigger rise, yeah, chop and drop, and you get a W. You can't see the full W. The second leg's there. Okay. Yeah. On the other extreme, I can already visualize it. The second leg is there. So that'll be that. You rise. Yeah, you rise and range and spike. And you drop. You sort of create a quote unquote lower low. Probably just the Asian session push out. Just stop all the shortcuts out, then get them emotional by pushing it back up. You see, you got to add more things together than just this pattern. I'm looking at it and I'm seeing, right, from this pattern they're going to push it down and push it back up. Right, what psychological thing is that? All the short traders have their stop losses below the Asian session. Yeah, if they come stop them guys out and push it back up, that'll make them want to commit to another long. Because trust me, you're long traders, even not short traders. If you're long from here and you get stopped out here, and then you see price come back up here, that's going to trigger an emotional reaction, and that emotional reaction is probably clicking that buy button. then putting your stop loss there again. Then you hit it again, then it gets hit again, then you're emotional again, then you want to commit to the short side. Yeah, that's what this whole pattern is. It's about getting people committed to long and stopping them out continuously. And then they finally go short when they see the big drop. Yeah, you have to see a cause to take an action as a human being. They show you a cause to go short, and then they reverse. Yeah. So I'm not just trading off this pattern alone. I'm trading off loads of different things put together. You got shark fin, yeah, at the top. That's a nice TDI. It's gonna get an open jaw and probably come out of the volatility band soon. New York opens in an hour. It doesn't open in an hour. There's no sessions on a weekend. That's just the boxes it draws. Sunday isn't as liquid as Saturday as well, because everyone's out with it. Like Sunday's like a family day and like fucking tradition in it. So yeah, I'm just gonna draw what I'm expecting. In fact, is there a 1 minute liquidity pool down there? It would not surprise me if there is. So let's have a look. There's not a vector there, but there's a stop zone there. So think about it. You're long anywhere in this zone, yeah. Your stop's either gonna be here. That's the best stop to have. Here, 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 or here. Yeah. Now all the over leverage cunts will have it there. And like I said, see over leverage people don't want to take as much risk because trust me, just over leveraging. If there's any long people from here and they've got 100x, the stop loss is more than likely here or here. So they don't want to expose themselves that much, and that's why I'm also thinking of this pattern. Yeah, and it plays in line with the bigger pattern as well. Now on the bigger pattern, we haven't covered this in a while, so I'm just going to go into it. I just want you to visualize where we are right now. Okay, we're there. We're in the drop from the push out, look, all that shite, push out, yeah, push out, drop, push out, drop, yeah. It's just adding caution to caution to caution, and then I want to see a rise, yeah, up to 50, 51, 52. Why? We've already spoke about this. The daily vector and the stop liquidity here, it's going to be fucking stupid. The level 3 that I drew out ages ago ends there, and it lies straight on. So right, so I got my levels from here. Yeah, I think there were 25,000 pips. No, that's wrong because yeah, 26,000 pips. The reason I did 26,000 pips is because when Bitcoin were here, it was 26,000 pip ADR, and then when they like chopped for a while, it was 16k. So I drew it from when it were down here, and it had like a 26k ADR up here because of the violent move, and Bitcoin's violent, so I think it's going to stay within that violent ADR. So, and then I drew the last box as a 3 times ADR. So, what were it, 26k? That should be around there, and that'd get the stop losses, people. Now I don't think it might not come here, it might come to 52, but I really do want to see an on the 1 minute. If we get up here on the 1 minute time frame, I want to see a range out around here, yeah, like right, and then just a spike drop, yeah, like similar shit to today. I'll show you what it'll more than likely do, because it's the same shit in the market, so you just use it to get stop losses. Just ignore all my limits and shit here, people. Do not do anything I'm doing. Make your own decision. I'm expecting this, so like, you have a nice steady rise, you range out for a bit, and you just go poof. I've seen it happens all the time at key notable points like this, stop hunt areas. They'll on the 1 minute they'll just blow it out and out, like it could go here. It could just green vector up here in 2 candles, 3 candles. I'd like to see 3. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, stop, drop. Why 3? Because 3 is a number in the market that is ingrained into our human minds. So yeah, I want to finish drawing this pattern out. Let's not leave that unfinished. Until we get the full drop, I won't really be able to tell where it could come. More than likely come here. I'll just draw that like that. Try to stop them people out who wanted to get a nice shot there. So yeah, this could all pan out in either London or Asia tomorrow. Okay. I'm not saying it's going to go directly to my orders. It's probably going to go a bit more down. So let's bring it like there. This is a 15-minute candle and let's go to the vectors on the 5-minute. In fact, it goes to there. The vectors. Remember, people. This ain't going to happen perfectly. There's a good chance for it, but it ain't going to happen perfectly. Just put that there. Can you see that? Why can I not see that? Oh, that's why. Right. So I'm looking for something like this. And remember, people, it doesn't do it exactly. So it might come here. It might come here, the stop punt. It might come here, the stop punt. But as long as it doesn't break here, it's fine. As long as it doesn't break under this wick right here. It could wick below it. Could wick below this. As long as... No, it shouldn't come down here. It can wick below this, but that's about it. Yeah? And also on the 1 hour, you can see it sort of... There's a big vector candle there as well, so it could do that. Then it'll more than likely come. Wow, yeah, you can't make that up. To this vector here. If this pattern were to play out, I think it's going to play out. It's going to do something like this, or it might do something like this. Remember, people, I don't know what's going to happen. I know just as much as the next guy. Well, no, that's actually a lie. A lot of retail traders don't know anything about this, so I have a bigger edge over most retail traders, but it still doesn't mean that I'm going to always be right. You get me? So yeah, that's what I'm expecting to happen. Not much other to say than that. I want to look at some altcoins. Let's have a look at some altcoins. Link, same shit. Ooh, that's quite nice. I like that. That looks like fucking ETH. This is ass raping ETH. This one. Why is that? Does that change on each pair? Yeah, it does. I want to say it says BTC, but so yeah, I'm gonna end the video there. That's what I'm expecting to happen. I'm expecting a chop, drop, rise, drop, rise. Just from this pattern. And then I'm expecting a bigger rise to around 50 to 52k, maybe 53k if it really wants to stop all the cunts out. And then it would have achieved its 3 levels of rise. Yeah. I'm expecting 3 levels of rise. I want to get rid of this box here. I want to get rid of all the boxes I don't fucking need. That's just places we thought price were going to come before, and it did. So yeah, that's been recovered. Let's get rid of that. That's also been recovered. Notice that, people. They came straight back to their liquidity zone. That's how dirty these fuckers are. This is how rigged and covered they have it. Look, right to their vector and then straight drop. Yeah. Right to their vector and probably a drop. Or it could come to this vector here. That's an even... That'd actually get a lot more people emotional. That is a big stop area. Could push it there. I don't remember people. I don't know. I'm just going off what I know. And it maybe ain't gonna do it in that shorter time frame, so I might have to adjust this later, but who knows. Yeah, I'm gonna end the video there. So yeah, people, that's what I think's gonna happen. Who knows? I might be wrong. I might be. Could be. We don't know yet. It's a hard right at the chart.